All right. Back and we're better than ever. Is game working? There we go. Okay, so we're mostly doing like Act 3 cleanup at this, Act 1 cleanup at this point. Got to make sure I stay sharp. No big mistakes. Remember that this is a one-size-fit-all type of risk management here. So Baldur's Gate 3, Baldur's Gate you see in the background, and the Act 1 is in the foreground to the right. And then I guess that's the Twin Tower, or the Moonrise Tower, whatever, in the middle. Although I really thought that was like underground. So ultimately, okay, we're back. We did the thing.
Defender of the people.
Does he have his weapon? He has his weapon, so I didn't forget that.
No one stopped me.
So Will's got his stuff. So... got this dagger root and whiskweed. I don't really need to kill this guy or do anything about it. Maybe he'll like join me later, or like he'll be helpful later. Okay, so tea house is done. Bring the wand to Mayrina. What does that say? J. Okay, so to finish the quest, we actually have to do this. So I'll go help her out. Can I get over here? What's that? Is that the way that you teleport out? It is, right? Alright, if they want me to do it, we'll see what happens. Where's my team?
I can't believe it didn't work. That all of this was for nothing.
For nothing?
I'm sorry.
I gotta wait for my team to get near in case I have a guidance check here.
I couldn't bring you back. I can't believe it didn't work.
I found a wand. I think I can resurrect your husband. I know how this goes. It's not great.
You feel
A hag's help is always a poison pill.
Suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
I don't like that.
Bring it back. Bring Connor back.
But I do know she shows up early in Act 3. So I could snap the one into it. An acrid smell and it wants to be used. So I could point the one toward the coffin. I could snap the one in two. I don't like the vibes out of it. I'm snapping in two.
What have you done? You bastard! I thought you were going to hell! I thought...
That's cruel. I gotta say, that was not nice. I'm sorry, that was not a nice wand. Where are you going? Mayrina, come back. Mayrina, it's an evil wand. She's gone? Alright. Wow, that was mean. Holy cow. Okay. Well, what do they say now? That quest is now just finished. Find a cure. Rescue the druid. Find the Githyanki Kresh. So that and the free the autist. Rescue Volo. Finish the masterwork. Found a Susur tree. I don't know what that is. Okay, so we're now at the point where Goblin Camp's done. All this is done. So we do the spider area and then talk to the Githyanki Kresh. I can maybe do the spider area now. How close are we to level 5? Maybe I can find a way to get level 5 first. See what happens with all this. I think if these goes a certain way, it's kind of a hard fight. But whatever. I would like to have another level for that spider fight. I think I should do a short rest for his warlock spell.
Just a brief respite.
I feel there's got to be a better way to get a different weapon so I don't have to do this every time. Nice. Lightning arrows? Sweet. Who are you?
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, Mag Gresham.
What's the matter?
What? Apart from the dragon? Look. That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't know what they want, but it can't be good. I'm going to find another way around. You ought to do the same. I doubt
The more I have this character, the more I like
go
him.
your way.
Just like looks-wise. I doubt a fight against them would go your way. Who are you?
Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to stay alive. There's plenty of us around.
Seems you're a good survival instincts. Maybe you should join me instead.
What? Just follow you around? I go my own
Oh, I like
way.
that.
Alone.
I like that a lot. Okay.
Rag. That's
Okay,
it.
so there's a dragon here apparently, whom I don't see. Alright, let's go deal with all these people, see what they have to say. Oh, sure.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
They always have mean insults in their weird language.
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn.
Damn. Oh my god. Reckless, just reckless.
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course.
They're pretty heroic.
We merely sought to.
No excuses.
They're like lawful,
Question,
I don't know,
kill, then move on.
lawful evil or something?
Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
I hate to be negative, but those giths will carve you up like a goose.
So they're saying this is like a dangerous fight? I want to see what I can do at least. I'm not sure who to give thrown things to. I guess it's probably also just Astarion. But they're like actively warning me that these guys will murder me. Alright, well, let's go talk to them, see what happens. I wonder whether this is complicated with not having Lae'zel in the party. Let's find out.
Risen Road, closed due to inclement weather.
Have I been this way already?
Detour.
I have not. What's this way? South? I've been this way. Over here and see what happens. I don't think I can make that jump. Maybe my main guy can. I can. Okay, so I'll go solo.
Let's get going.
Where does this go? Should have got a guidance spell. Yeah.
Something over there.
Got some rain finally. A little weather. This is just nothing here.
That might be worth a look.
Nice. What do we get here? That's it? Just that's all is here? Okay. A little bonus for your strong-legged folks. I don't know what the burrow holes are, but it's mostly got to do with being a druid and turning into a tiny creature. Which will be a whole different bit of artistry that I'll get to once I have Halsin. Alright, let's go see what happens to see if these Githyanki destroy my entire playthrough. I don't know what they do. I never went this way, but I will go this way before I do the mountain pass, because I did the Underdark last time I played this game. Alright, folks, let's chit-chat. I wonder if I should give Astarion more things.
Anything?
Nothing so far, Kissa.
Keep a blade close. Still alive. So that's Progress? Can't give up now.
Hello. Some of them I can't talk to.
Discussion. What easy prey you make, walking right within my
It's a sick sword.
embrace. These creatures are so simple to ensnare, Beretha. You mule too much about your task.
Forgiveness, Kithrak.
And as for you, tell me, why shouldn't I run you through this instant?
I wonder if these guys are original creations or whether they're part of like the just sort of the standard Githyanki looks. So persuasion, the intimidation one seems a little more risky, but these guys kind of I think respond to strength. So you would have done so already if you didn't want something from me first. So it's either intimidation, but I do need to like kind of convey to these people that I want like I need some insight into healing the mind worm. But they have a fucking level 10 dragon. I can't kill them. Okay, I should be able to get this. I have inspiration if I need to. There we go.
Of course you are not a threat.
There we go.
You are nothing until I tell you otherwise. For you to keep sucking air, it is necessary for you to tell me something of worth.
They look so cool.
A vessel fell from the sky. We seek a precious weapon that was taken from it.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon that Voss seeks is the same one the Absolute's followers are hunting. It's the artifact that she carries.
It's like
Her mind focuses. The Gith's suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is right within their grasp.
I have no idea.
Help us find it, and I will leave your blood beneath.
Lae'zel kind of like frames it as you need them, as one of the 3 options of how to cure the mind worm.
We're dead if you do.
It really shows how like Gale, as somebody who can basically like kamikaze kill the mother brain at the end, and then Shadowheart with his artifact, kind of seem like more important to the story than other ones. I guess Lae'zel is also kind of key to it, but like Asterion, Will, it's hard to say the way that they're like as critical to the story as like Shadowheart's artifact. Don't help them. You don't tell them the thing. We're dead if you do. What do they say? Help us find and leave your blood beneath your skin unspilled. Don't help them. Don't tell them a thing. We're dead if you do. No one else told me except that. You need to start from the beginning. This is the weapon you're after. So either say nothing or you need to start from the beginning.
Do not speak. Your bleating offends my ears. Just stand still.
He begins to move his hand in a
He's trying to read my mind.
gestures.
I'm not very smart, but I'll try my best. There we go. Smart enough.
You realize he's casting detect thoughts.
Resist the probing into your mind. This might be hard. Not too hard. I'm gonna try to resist this. I might use inspiration if I lose this. Oh god. Mayday. Okay, let's try not to use too many inspiration charges here. This is about a 60% chance to pass. Okay, there we go. Whew, right of the money. Did I resist it?
Nothing even approaching a useful thought in
I know.
my skull.
I know I'm
want to
dumb.
Just kill you.
You saw how ruthlessly I pursue my goals. I can help you. Nice. An oath of vengeance thought. Love that. 5 to 8 buff. I think I still have this. Yeah, nice. That was close. Holy shit. All right, we're walking a tightrope here.
Unlikely you'd be successful.
You got to speak strong to these people. They respond to
Nothing to spare your
tough talk. They're
silly
like
life. Very
Eastern
well,
European
Mystic.
women.
Seek out survivors from the ship that crashed on this wretched world. Bring me their heads. Bring me the weapon. If you succeed, the reward will be great. Now go.
I think these guys have a shop I can use. Oh, Mayday. Jesus. So he leaves. That's good. The dragon's gone. that's a partial victory. We got a level up for that? That's so sick. Okay, 315 is a ton of experience. Holy shit. Journal updated. The Githyanki warrior. Alright, that got a little dodgy for a second. The Githyanki Kithrak Vas revealed that a Githyanki creche was nestled in the mountains beyond the western bridge. We should travel there with Lae'zel, they say specifically, but I don't know, fuck that. Alright, what do you got here? A red apple.
Let's have a look.
Flaming Fist Mercenary. Am I using heavy armor in this guy? Yeah, I am. Nice. It doesn't look that heavy, but it is. Okay, what else is around here? Nothing? Any dirt mounds? So they went this way. But where did they go? Did they just leave? It'd be weird if they left because they're like, report back to me, but there's no dude here. Did they go across this bridge? I wonder where they went. They just left. I wasn't paying attention because I was so rapturous from my level up. So he still says he's here. But I don't see him. The map implies that they went this way. But he's very much not here.
Anything of use?
Detour.
There's no way I can like Misty step across here, right?
A hero at heart.
No, it's too far.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Okay, so they say he's here, but he's very much not. Unless he can like fly back down from the dragon form. But where do those guys, where did those Githyanki go? What did that say? That's the wrong button. Travel to the mountain pass. We learned where the creche is located. Nothing else is showed up on the map. Kithrak Voss is supposed to be here, but again is not. I'm gonna go back down here and look around a little bit. But I thought they'd stay, and I thought I could somehow talk to them.
Open up.
They say he's right here, which is where he was before. They said find it and then come back to me. But this is the way toward the creche, I guess. So I guess for now, I'll do my level up. And then I will do the spider. Level 5, which is 40% of the way through the game, roughly. Class features. 7 health. Level 1 spell slot unlocked. Level 2 spell slot unlocked. Extra attack. Can make an additional free attack after making an unarmed or weapon attack. If you gain the extra attack feature from more than one class, they don't add together. Spells. Aid. Branding Smite. Lesser Restoration. Magic Weapon. And protection from poison, and then oath spells, hold person, and misty step. Those are really good. Prepare spells. Does that mean these are constantly prepared? Hold. If this means these are really good. Okay, known spells. So which of these do I not use? I don't really use command. Protection from evil and good, I don't really use. I don't really use many of these things, honestly. I have aid from a weapon. Branding smite could be useful. Magic weapon, I don't know about that. I have too many of these extra smites. I have 4 of them. That's probably too many. Some of these things are really extra. I should maybe do something a little more utility based. Lesser restoration. I have lay on hands for that. I'm level 5. Hopefully the spider should be more manageable at that point. It is definitely scary though, for sure. Protection from poison. I don't think that's that necessary. Magic weapon. Until long rest. I wonder if this helps. I wonder if we have a weapon +1, whether this no longer counts. Where it says receiving a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls, what does that mean? Does that mean attack means whether the attack succeeds, and then damage means how much it does once it succeeds? Is that how this works? So I could use another level 2 spell. None of these are very good, though. I have a funny feeling this doesn't work with how if you already have like a weapon that's heroism I can get automatically from my own hits. Maybe I'll use Shield of Faith. I just don't like how many level 2 spells I'm not using. They're just not very good. Let me look this up. Magic weapon. Seems like it's possibly. It seems like it does work with other stuff, so it should be good. I'll try it. Branding smite, magic weapon. I have too many of these smites. Compel duel, divine favor. Divine favor seems like I don't need it anymore, so I should maybe use another more supportive spell. Shield of Faith, maybe. Protection from evil and good could be good. All right, this is fine for now. I have extra attack now, which is good. It's strange that the weather in this game is always perfect. You missed the... I found the first part where it was rainy. Poison protection. I don't need that as the entrance of Spider's Lair. True. I used all my elixirs of poison too. On the, that stupid trap room before the witch. So maybe I'll use that before that. You're right. I also need to change her spells because she has no bonus actions. When you successfully turn on a creature, it also takes 4 to 24 radiant damage. That's insane. Level 3 spell slot. So this is just prepare spells and other spells. How many spell slots do we have now? We now have 2 level 3 spell slots. Okay, good to know. Okay, I'm just gonna restart her whole thing. From level 1. Hold person is good, I know that. Calm emotion, lesser restoration. Warding bond is scary. Protection from poison, I can give it to her. Might be better on the paladin. Maybe I'll use it on both. Her level 2 spells are not that crazy. This only works on one person, though. So it's better to do lesser restoration. I'm not sure, though. Let's say protection for poison now. And then one more level 3 spells. It might be aid. This is 20 healing spells. What are the level 3 ones? This should be good. Beacon of Hope. They'll regain the maximum HP possible when healed. That's pretty good. Protection from energy. Remove curse. Glyph of warding. Remember that. Spirit Guardians. These are cool. I used this a lot on her in my previous playthrough. They just like, she's just surrounded by these things. Daylight. Mass healing word. That's a bonus action. Okay, I'll drop healing word. I'll do mass healing word. Bestow curse. Speak with the dead. Revivify. That's not bad to have. And feign death. Where is it raining? I just like jumped over a hill over there and looked. I was looking over the goblin camp from up top, and it rained a little bit. So it does show up sometimes. What if these spells look really good? Spirit Guardians look good for her. And then one more level. I have 2 level 1, 3 level 2, 3 level 3, 2 level 3. I'll do one more level 1 spell, I guess. I don't know about command and hold person. That's a bit crazy. I guess I'll use Lesser Restoration. Calm emotions. This could be good actually if you fight a barbarian, but I just don't know. Those are circumstances where you need to know ahead of time. Hard to say. This is good. Your allies will regain the maximum HP post when healed. They also gain advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws. That's too many level 3 spells. Did I get 2 slots or 3? 2. Beacon of Hope, Spirit Guardians, Aid, Mass Healing Word. So do I have any bonus actions still? It's not really her benefit. Because her attacks are so bad. This might be not bad. I feel like I could use another level 2 spell. So maybe I'll drop Beacon of Hope. There are too many concentrations, I do. Concentrations are Hold Person, Spirit Guardians, and Beacon of Hope. That's not bad. I think it's a little flawed, but there's a lot of things where it's hard to do in this game. I don't know. I'm not that good at like figuring out the spell slots for a given circumstance. I feel like you need to be so experienced. Okay, class features. 7 health. Deep Impact. Okay. Eldritch Invocation, gain Dispel, repel spells. Gain Dispel. How many level 3 spell slots do I have? That's not really how Warlocks work, right? Blink. Counterspell. Counterspell's supposed to be really good. Elemental Weapon. Fear. Grand Flight. Gaseous Form. Hunger of Hadar. This is supposed to be really good. Hypnotic Pattern. You basically want the higher level spells for these guys. Touch an enemy to restore from the life force and regain half as many hit points. Okay, so let's grab Counterspell. Go to Eldritch Invocations. Slow is good. I have Agonizing Blast, I have Repelling Blast. It's probably nice to have Devil Sight. And then replace spell out. Drop Arms of Hadar for Hunger of Hadar. Okay. Confirm. And accept. There we go. Use your lightning. Rogues get actually very, very few active things and a lot more passive things, and just like generally seem quite useful. Use your lightning quick reflex to protect yourself. When an attack hits you, you only take half as much damage. Okay, that's good. Cool. All right, well, I like his furry boots. They don't quite match his personality here. Okay, we're all level 5.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
She's so
times.
squishy. I was hoping that the Githyanki Kresh would... maybe I'll walk this way and see what happens. Try to reach the mountain pass, then the Githyanki Kresh is here. So what happens here? This seems to be where the map ends and you go to the next area. So I guess it's time for the spider. So in that case, do I change?
That blood. No, never mind.
Where is protect? I have 2 levels 2 spell slots. I do have protect from poison currently, right? I can't believe I have Misty Step now. That's so sick. And hold person, Hunter's Mark, and Bane. So good. And then for one of these, which of these do I not need? Searing Smite, Wrathful Smite, Shield of Faith, Branding Smite, Magic Weapon, Thunderous Smite. It's a lot of different things I need here, but I would like to have protection from poison. Can I make it from a? Can I make it from a elixir? Resistance poison. How many of these can I make? 1, right? Isn't he already like pretended? Isn't he already protecting his poisons himself? I think I have to go to this screen. So just disease I'm prevented to get. Okay. So I guess I want one more person with protect poison. So that's one of my level 2 slots. I don't think I need branding slot for these things because they're not going to be. I don't think the spiders are invisible.
Blood whispers.
All right, so let's go back to this. Let's go back to the spider place. Again, I don't really need to do this, but
What's next, I wonder?
does anyone have the web boots currently?
Watch your back.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Never a dull moment.
A long way to go still.
Careful, I bite.
Careful, I bite. Who's got the webby boots?
Sharp as ever.
I'm gonna give him the main character.
Nothing hurts anymore.
They go. The athletics +1 is nice. What does athletics do? Okay, so
I have such a headache.
I just feel like I don't want to do this. Oh, here we go.
Seems simple enough. Keep it together. They should all be running.
If you go over the if you go over the webs, they're alerted to you. What does infested mean? Crawling with tiny spiders that deal 1.4 piercing and poison per turn. When hit with a melee attack, the infestation spreads to the attacker. Upon death, the infestation spreads to all nearby creatures. Yikes. But the disease shouldn't work on the main character. How many of these potions do I have?
There's no time to waste.
7 of healing potions? I've used a lot of them in the previous fights. I don't think I restored my inventory. He has none.
Well, hello.
He has 4, so I gotta split up his again.
What's going on?
His inventory is a shit show.
My faith protects me.
A hero at heart.
So I just have the what? I have the 4 greater healing potions.
No time to dally.
She has 5.
What am I needed?
He has 3.
Trust no one.
And he has 4. Good enough. The phase spiders are level 3. They scare me because they're phase spiders. Oh god, I don't want to be down here.
The pride of the gate.
It'd be nice to get a second better dagger on this guy. I still have a white dagger.
What to do?
Alright. Well,
Better be cautious.
Keep your distance down.
Stay low. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
so I have to try not to do melee attacks on the Ettercaps.
Shall we?
So who do I try to kill? The face spiders are more dangerous, right? But these guys are the ones where I want to not get hit them from range. So I'm gonna go for these guys. What do you mean can't have disadvantage on the target? What is this? How does this work? Whatever. One down. I might get stuck in this, so I'm gonna stay here.
Can't give up. Not now.
So what's web? We're webbed because they hit us. Okay. Who needs healing? What is this? Vampiric touch? Oh, she has this always prepared. Nice. Cool. I can have 2 people with this. Toll the Dead's not that useful here. Hold person doesn't work. Do I need to make this a bit larger? Looks like I do. Anime dead I have now. Nice. Doesn't work. Can't reach it. Okay. So maybe I'll just use aid on the main character. I can't reach anyone from short range. This hits all 4 of my guys. This Beacon of Hope all hits my guys totally. Which could be nice. It doesn't seem strictly necessary currently. Can't do that. There's only 3 enemies right now. This is not that dangerous. But I gotta keep that guy off me. I don't like that. So what do I do here? I'm on web. I'm gonna back off this way. These guys weak to... You need to choose whether it's... I'm not sure what to do. Generally the cleric, I'm not entirely clear how to use her. I can bust out a skeleton from this guy. Target can't be reanimated. I wonder why. Oh, it's a skeleton. I mean, it's a skeleton. Does Asterion have an offhand bow? Yeah, he's got the 2-hand crossbows now. I found a second one from a shop, which is sweet. Wait, aid works on everybody? I mean, no one took... Both those guys took damage. Okay, this is fine. Okay. Move a bit forward this way. I can now hit 2 people with this. Interesting. Do I want to? It's a shame.
Behold, the dance of death.
Okay, so I don't think this disease will affect me because I seem to be immune to disease. But I might do Compelled Duel. Saved it. Whatever. Maybe I should have buffed my own weapon instead. Am I now infested? Okay, he's got multi-attacks on me now. Oh, I got a second attack. Nice, forgot that. Should I use Divine Smite? Is this guy a fiend or an undead? No. It's a monstrosity. I finally get my double attack. That's so good. Holy shit. That was good damage. Alright, what's next? Yeah, I didn't know it was an option 2. 2 one-hander seems way better. For the bows, it does, because you get an offhand attack too. This guy should be able to double attack me because I'm poisoned. I guess I'm not poisoned. Okay, so I've taken half my health, which is not great. But otherwise, we should be able to wrap this up fairly soon. We're webbed. Okay, Asterion. Give this guy the business. Should I use a poison here? It's too late. I should have done before I got into battle. He's so strong, oh my god. Should I use vampirism here? Yeah, always. It's such a benefit to your attacks. If I leave, I'm gonna get provoked. So I'll just stay here. I think I can probably just wrap this guy up here. Should I do anything else? Should just be fine. Nice. I'm immune to infested. I'm gonna stand here and block these guys, and maybe get healed with my girl. I can hit both of them. Holy shit, he's so busted. Okay, so plus he has Misty Step now. Okay, I want to heal him just in case I get some sort of crazy double attack. It missed. So now I use Mass Healing Word. Hold on, it's a bonus attack. So I might be able to use Beacon of Hope into Mass Healing Word here. So now they all get hit. Now they all get healed from max, which is only 7, but it's not bad. I'm gonna try to snipe this guy up here. Nice. Good job, Will. You're doing great. As per usual.
Still breathing.
Get my second attack.
Here we go again.
Okay. And I still have a bonus attack. I should have used Hunter's Mark. So I'll just use Shield of Faith on myself. Oh, Will. Charm? Sure, why not? Save Tadpole Charm? Oh, well. Can't win them all. If you run away now, I can just shoot you. Okay, concentration saving throw acceptable. I'm just gonna do Toll the Dead on both these guys if I can. Okay, maybe if I can get it, maybe, what's the range on this? Maybe if I move over a bit, I can get them both. 1, 2. Target is out of sight, shit. Can I move over a bit? Toll the Dead. 1. Target's out of sight still, shit. Move over a bit. Hopefully this works. Target's out of sight. Oh, well, just him. Good damage, good damage.
Turn someone inside out.
Why is that, I got invisible because he's dead. Good. We still haven't touched a web, which is good. I'll stay here. And then, do you have anything? Try to go attack him. Go on, Willy boy. Attaboy. 17 is good damage, honestly. With the Psychic Blade, he actually does good flat damage because of the Charisma benefit. What's up, buddy? Plus the Vampire Biting puts him in a good mood. Yeah, that's why it kind of seems like it's nice to get the healing and the Vampire Biting, but since Happy, where is it? I don't know why I don't have it.
There's blood in the air.
I should have it. Maybe he took it away. But like the Vampire Bite, gives you +1 to all attack rolls, saving throws, and most ability checks. So the longer you have that, the better, I think. Okay, Will doesn't have a turn left. He has... Why do I have Booming Blade? I understand. Since when does he have 2 attacks? What is happening here? Is this something new for him? Is it the packed weapon stuff? Blade packed holders will gain an extra attack with their packed weapon. Outstanding. Okay, maybe Will's coming together. Then I can do Flourish to kill him here. I've already done my attacks.
Still on my feet.
No, he's ready. Okay. Wow, I feel stronger. Yeah, I think that counts as the attack rolls. Okay, we good? Okay, so that's my warm-up battle.
Alright, what now? Never wanted the easy path.
Uh-oh. He has now warned the webbies. That's a mistake.
What's hiding?
Alright, so we warned them, which is not great. I'm gonna have to do a long rest because I used some spells there. We've been unwebbed. They all know about me now. We're running around like idiots.
Something good here,
Oh well.
I hope.
Yeah, Betty Bug Lady is gonna make my life a living hell. Yes, I know. Dead Goblin Child. The battle starts over there in that long chamber, so I think I should be able to run around here a little bit first still. Dead goblin child. Damn, sucks to be you, man. Potion of greater healing, 56 bucks. Nice. Spider silk cuckoos everywhere. Alright, so I'm gonna go... I know she's up here. She's at the back of this, if I recall correctly. I can use Asterion to go sniff at her. There's bats down here. I saw bats last night. I was out kind of like chilling. Did you get those boots that keep you from getting trapped in the web? Yeah. I got them pretty recently, and I put them on my main character, who I think his like mobility is the most important. I haven't been using them, but now I will for this part, obviously. What's in these spider silk cocoons? Scroll of Thunderwave. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go up here, and then I'll do my long rest here. See what else I can sniff out in this whole area. Tired of carrying around scimitars. Okay, so I'm gonna go from here. Can I see the big mama? So I guess I'll do my long rest first. Or I can maybe try to sniff around with Asterion now.
To the shadows. Quietly.
Be very, very quiet. Shh. The first time I played this game, there is a mace that you get from the insane kobold, where you get benefits to, I think I still have it, or maybe I gave it to Will. I think I gave it to Will, but I have a mace that I used on Shadowheart my first playthrough, which I think I've given away now. No, I gave it to Gale to stop myself using it. But what it does is it gives you benefits to attack rolls, but if you don't hit someone on every single turn, your character has a chance to go mad. So I was doing this battle, and then once I finished it, there she is. Once I finished the battle, Shadowheart was mad, and she, from here, shoved one of my characters down into the Underdark, who fell all the way down here and then died. I think I have a YouTube short of it. And that was the craziest thing that ever happened to me in this game. And so I was then forced to do the Underdark because I had to jump my whole party down with Featherfall. And it was just the most insane thing I've ever seen. Shorts. This is a long time ago. Let's get a little review in there. 65 shorts total. It should be near here at the bottom. I think this is it. Yeah. So we're done the battle at this point. So she's got madness on her.
Oh.
She then goes and shoves Karlach into the Underdark.
What the fuck?
Who then dies from that fall. And then I'm in the Underdark and I have to follow her. And that's how I started the Underdark. Yeah. So that's how I learned what the Underdark is Shadow shoving Karlach into there. That was really funny. I enjoyed that a lot. Good times. Okay, there she is. So, Asterion. What level is she? Why can't you see her? What level is she? She's level 5. Predator of the Ethereal Plane. She's level 5, which I don't care for, but she doesn't seem to have a legendary action. She does. Gossamer Tomb. Once per round, if her offspring is attacked, the Phase Spider Matriarchs can spend a legendary action to use Gossamer Tomb. Once per round. This is a lot of these legendary actions. So something they can do per turn. That's something you have to play around. Infested Glob of Web. Entomb a creature that attacks your offspring with an infested glob of web. Unless removed with fire or acid damage, this glob of wedge will eventually explode, dealing 8 to 80 poison damage to the entombed creature. So, I have fire damage, but this basically implies that I have to rush her down. And then I have to kind of wonder how dangerous her spawn are. So she's no joke. And she can see invisibility. Okay, cool. What is the benefit of me doing this? Do I have any new parasites I can infect into Asterion? So these outer levels seems to be locked still. The rest of these other ones are not really for him. So I think probably I have to do another one of these ones to then access the outer layer. So this one's good. Once per long rest, you can change a successful attack roll against a foe into a critical hit. It's obviously quite good. I don't want these ones where he takes extra damage. It's a bit spooky. Seems like kind of his like attack roll area. Do I want to give it to him? Might as well. Open up the new area. This doesn't seem to be unlocked. Okay, so maybe you have to do several more to unlock the outer areas. I'm not sure how that works, but whatever. Give him one more good thing. Okay, so now
I can do better.
Time for a long rest. Very, very spooky. 8 to 80 damage is 100% a one shot.
Still in control. Just.
Any sort of like things going on with the boys here? Gale is hurt again. No one cares. Asterion is hiding, which is funny. You don't have to be hiding, bud. We're good. We're at home.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
Must I lug my guts through this hell? The owlbear's chilling with Shadowheart. I like that. Okay. What's going on, Will? I haven't talked to you in a while.
The Gift Knight is as merciless as the dragon he rides. That we still have our heads is
Sacrifice the dog?
of a miracle.
Okay. Thanks for that. Chit chat with Asterion, see what he has to think. The owlbear is probably a better meat shield than the dog, but it's too goddamn cute. You see those eyeballs?
Then we may have something valuable on our hands. And it's a powerful weapon to boot. Things are starting to look
I love this guy.
interesting.
He's just waiting for me to be like a bastard. I haven't really been that much of a bastard. And he's just like, come on, man. Like, is this really who we're going to do? Owlbear is more cute than the dog. Yeah, probably.
Seems the Githyanki are keen to reclaim the artifact I carry. I can't afford that to happen.
Understandable, understandable.
Besides, none of us can. That thing is shielding us somehow.
She's making great points here.
I don't want to know what happens if we lose it.
Asterion doesn't care because he wants to be a mind flayer. There must be more to the artifact. You were sent to take it. You must know why it's important.
I only know what I know.
Oh yeah, she got a memories
Ordered
weight.
to
Wait,
retrieve it,
forgot about
and
that.
That's what I intend to do. The rest is immaterial to me.
It's crazy how strong the spider lady is. She's still level 5 at this point. Alright. So. Volo is a shopkeeper. Why? Does that mean I can sell to him?
Ah, my good fellow.
Quite the cozy setup you have here.
Yeah. No one's looking too hot right now. We're like level 18 WoW characters. We're dressed in leathers and mismatched gear.
Reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
What do you know about mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know?
Good point.
Quite shocking. The druid
I would like Shadowheart to dress like him, personally. How far are you from level 6? I just hit level 5. But I got a big chunk of experience, so maybe a 5th. Yeah, he's got Minthara's gear, so Astarion's looking good. And the parasites, do you know anything about them?
As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you?
But why do you? Not only have a mind flayer planted one of their larvae in my brain. I don't like where this is going. It's gonna get my eye ripped out again. Not only have I encountered a mind flayer, I've killed one.
That can't be.
I'm getting myself down a dark path here. I killed a mind flayer in his lair aboard an Nautiloid. I don't know if I did that, did I? He got killed, but I don't think I did it. I was captured by mind flayers before. I'm lucky to be alive. I killed a mind flayer in his lair aboard an Nautiloid. That's not true, I don't think. I was captured by mind flayer. I'm lucky to be alive.
You're mad.
I'm giving him some juice, you know? He needs some tea.
Tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic
what am I getting myself
beliefs
into?
since the alleged encounter?
Malaise is one word for it, more like psychic transference.
Curious.
I'm talking like him.
Their technical name form a hive mind. One shouldn't be able
Ah,
to
he's
hear
getting to the
their
point. He's
dark
figuring it out.
Unless. Are you familiar with the process of ceremorphosis? That is what happens when a mind flare parasite infects a living host.
I'm listening.
I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flare. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected.
I received gear. I got some bard clothing. That's nice. Okay. All right, let's go to sleep. How's Halson doing?
You wish to speak?
The shadow curse you spoke of, surely it can't be that bad.
It's had the whole region around Moonrise Towers.
He's not getting it. Fucker, he's not getting it.
Years now. Those who remained are shadow cursed. If you don't die at their hands, then you become one of them. We have to get to Moonrise, but the less time we spend in its blighted surrounds, the better.
One thing that was cool in my previous playthrough is that I gave my Dragonborn monk heterochromia, like his two eyes are different colors. So when I lost my eye, he replaced the correct eye, and my eye looked even cooler afterwards. I thought it was so cool. You're still very well, Camp, I hope.
With such stimulating company, never better.
Oh, is Jane also streaming? Okay. I am so nervous right now about this fucking spider. I have to say, I'm really, like, scared. We're all...
Nice.
She does like study with me. Okay, we're all good here. I talked to Lazelle about those Githyanki, then I'm out of here. See what happens overnight. Damn, Jane.
Chatter already?
She's gifted. About the dragon red we met.
Your skull trembles, your parasite.
This is cool. This is like she wasn't there, so this is triggered by her not being there.
Of your confrontation with Kithrak Voss.
Voss, still Kithrak, Knight Supreme, an honorable warrior, Vlakith's finest.
Look at those ears. They're barbed.
He wanted your head, yet it remains firmly atop your shoulders. A lesser man would be adorning the road as a shredded corpse.
We should go to the creche as soon as possible.
Lead then. Take us to our cure.
Okay, so we'll go through the mountain pass after this. This spider is frightening me. Those dreams linger in my memory. Do you think that strange figure will come back? I have these urges. I want to kill. I want blood!
Many a good warrior savors the scent of blood in the air. There's no shame in a capricious murder now and again. Too many, though, and you waste energy and dull your weapon. My suggestion: attack with purpose and savor your kills. And if the urge proves too much, well,
I think I've got this line from her before.
Goblin or two to carve up.
Oh, I need to do my thing. Hold on. I have to resync my computers. My computers. Second. All right. My past is a mystery to me. Could the parasite have caused that?
Ceremorphosis takes all of you. Mind, body, soul. An ordinary tadpole.
I guess I haven't found any sexy pajamas yet. I'll look around and see what I have in my inventory.
Tadpoles are far from ordinary.
All the clothes are like
Other factors in play.
dusty travel clothes or something shitty like that. Do you know much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition.
She has
It's
sharp nails
imperative
too.
We locate a crash. You do well to observe more and question less.
Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss.
She's like a jag. She looks like a leopard.
You hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
That's not going to happen. We will find a cure.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal.
Metal.
We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that.
I actually really like
The
her,
first symptoms
her
should
like
have long since
constant
started, though.
heat.
That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed. This is good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Okay, so this guy wants an item. I think you have to keep giving him stuff.
It's an unexpected surprise.
Yeah, I won't. I won't. Yeah, she's persistent. She got high testosterone. What do you make of having a vampire in our camp?
We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
I like that. He doesn't judge. I love that.
That is most.
What a smart man.
To hear. May I?
All right, what do you want, pal? Braces of defense. Here you go, pal. All yours.
Thank you.
Very cool character. I wonder if you make love to him, whether his like guardian
Good gods.
Interferes and gets mad.
It has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all.
Okay.
Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you.
Uh-oh.
It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Mayday. This is all happening Act 1. Go on.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am.
You know that if you cut his arm off with the Dark Urge thing, you lose your Paladin buff right at the beginning of the game?
Held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. And from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra.
Attaboy.
She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
My lover. You tell me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
We enjoyed each other's company.
Oh, yeah.
Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter
Classic
how
hubris.
powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
I applaud your ambition.
Not, I think, my methods. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Let's hear it.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms until the day Mistra returned.
Don't point your finger at me.
Restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? The answer was to try. The outcome
Maybe she wanted it hidden away.
I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
Maybe I should start wearing his clothes. He doesn't need them. It's a comfy outfit.
Tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry?
How are you still alive?
The moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
That's cool. He's like a fairly good dude who has like a dark, insane hunger that could lead him to darkness inside of him.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Mayday. What can we do?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
Yeah, you're good, bro. If we were to part ways, where would you go?
Once I'd step out of the protective aura of the artifact, it wouldn't be long before the Absolute overtakes me. I'd never let that happen, so I'd aim for a swift end. I would consume some midnight tears and venture as deep into the Underdark as I possibly could. Till they cloud my eyes for
Ah, come on, stop it.
I'd managed to make it to a mind flare colony so that when the orb erupts, one loud, last song of vengeance would reverberate through the dark. Wouldn't be a heroic end, but coarsely poetic enough in its justice.
Yeah, we're good, bro.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now.
Yeah, we've been chatting too long. I agree.
Let us venture forth.
Okay, that was a long... Alright, let's see if there's any sort of cutscenes here. I'm actually so scared of the spider fight, I can't even tell you. I don't even know why I'm doing it, besides the fact that I have to. Uh-oh. What's the next cutscene? Uh-oh. Did I murder the dog? The owlbear's having nightmares? I really hope I don't kill it with my Dark Urge powers. I'm awake and conscious. Observe the pair for any signs of injury.
Nothing. Both animals look fine.
Owlbear's having a bad dream?
Scratch's tail wags furiously. These two have become firm friends.
Can I get any more pets? It might happen. I hope not, though. Is the game this mean? The game could be this mean if it wants to be. Alright. That's it? Okay, that's nice. There's a lot of long rests in the game. They gotta like give you some other stuff. Okay, so he needs his weapon.
No time to rest.
Alright, so no, please. Okay, so how many of those poison resistance elixirs do I have? So, does everybody have? Do we have acid vials? I gotta get myself some prep here. Should I give? Does light scimitar be something that what's his name can use? Stereo. Is 5 to 10 better than 6 to 9? Scimitar and dagger? I'm not proficient with this? Okay, never mind. So I need to find another dagger that's nicer than this one.
Let's move.
Okay, so where are those elixirs of poison? I have 2 elixirs of poison resistance, and then I have 2 protection from poison.
There is work to do.
Especially with her, because she has... Actually, I should do it with her because she's a lot more spell slots. So I'll do 2 of these and 2 elixirs. Okay, so what I need to do is make sure I use fire or acid to break the web. And I also have to not... I basically have to try to rush down the boss.
Radio no.
out.
How much health does she have? And how do I get to her? I'm gonna get seen on the spider webs.
Just like old times.
162 is a lot. I'm so frightened of this fight, honestly. So fire is my friend. This I know.
I'm ready.
Okay, so protection from poison. Where is it here? Does anyone naturally have protection from poison? I don't think so. Okay. So, I'm still on Shadowheart. I'm so frightened right now, I have to say. Okay, so protection from poison.
I've got a long road ahead.
Should I use his?
Let's get on with it.
So now...
At least things have stayed interesting.
So one for him.
What am I to do?
And one for her. Where'd it go?
My faith will guide me.
Okay, so here's the risk. I can't get on these surfaces. So what do I do to get to this spider? What do I do to get to this spider? I know what you do is you try to get, you go below and you try to shoot her with, I know you try to shoot the web with flame so she drops down to kind of ambush her. But to do that, you have to kind of choose the right moment to do it.
Silent as the grave.
And how many phase spiders are around? So ultimately with the legendary action, I cannot hurt her. I cannot like hit her buddies. So you either try to get over there, which you can't because of the spider webs. The only guy who has spider web resistance is the Slayer. So to get over there, we will get seen. So you go below and then try to ambush her just because her route seems to take her over there and you can shoot her down. Does she go over there? There, she goes there. So you that means naturally you. Maybe I can drop her down now with an arrow and run away. And then you spring on her down there. How many spiders are there? I see 2. There's probably several. But I can't get over this. It'd be nice to isolate her and just go to ham on it, but I really feel like this is so fucking terrifying. Do we go for like an invisibility and try to ambush her? The only one she drops down is this one. So you either try to kill her spawn and then use gossamer webs. Do I shoot a fire arrow here? If I do that, she drops down. She might stay down there. That's a good thing, right? Because the face spiders can just jump up, and I can't get to her because of these fucking spider webs. There's no way to pause this game, which is crazy. So I think you go over here and sneak down here, and then jump her around here. Hopefully she doesn't knock you into the forest and kill you. This is the only one that you can sabotage, that she gets onto. If you assassinate one of the spiders... There seems to be only a couple. I'm sure she summons more. There seems to be 3, right? I'm not terribly frightened by her spiders, but I'm very frightened of her. I have to get over here. There's no way to sneak over there, right? What happens if I just do this right now? Then she'll drop down. I don't think she can get back up there. And then I can maybe run away with him. But then he'll lose his advantage in battle. But I can maybe run away. Are there other tricks to this? To get all the way over here is like essentially impossible. So this most simple strategy is to knock out the web. She drops down here. And then you rush in from, like, over here. And come down here and get her. But that's pretty far away. What are her other weaknesses? Resistance is immune to poison, obviously, yeah. So she's weak to intelligence and charisma saving throws, which mean the warlock might be useful. Okay, so... Again, the closest way I can get to her is go down here and then basically be around here when the battle starts. Or I come over here, I try to assassinate one of the spiders at the same point that I drop her down. Kill one of the spiders, free the gossamer web with like some sort of fire cantrip, and then try to rush her down. But then we're still pretty far away from her. So obviously my only way down for these guys is here, where we may be seen. I don't think she can see us here, right? No. We can get over here. What does this weapon enchantment buff mean? Can the spider, does the spider's range go here? To up to this top part? And should I assassinate the spider when I have 4 guys together? And then go for her? The farthest he sees is like here, at the top of the rock. Do I try to assassinate it and then rephase out? I can't jump over here. Alright, so...
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
We'll go around.
Best be on my way.
It's a frightening save.
All right, time to skulk about. Should mind my step.
That's fucking close. We might get caught here. Okay. So now...
Quietly now.
Gotta wait here. So I'm gonna drop her down now, and then I'll rush in. Phew. Oh God. Okay, she's coming. Let's go.
Surprise.
Okay. Oh, fucking sweet God.
Waiting with bated breath.
What's she doing? She's casting more spiders. Okay, we gotta go for it. He didn't take damage, did he? We gotta just go for it. Okay, so... these little phase spiderlings mean that I can't do AoE damage to her. Okay, so I just drop down here and fight them now. Is there any sort of range attack I can do to start this off? She did take 38 damage as a nice bonus, though. Do I just get in her range and go for her?
I'm ready.
Alright, let's just get into this, I guess. Right? Is there anything better I can do from range? Can I throw anything? Can I throw these? If I do some sort of AoE on these things, right? Then she does her legendary action, correct? Attacking her offspring just means basically anything, I think. So I guess I just go in these guys' range. Maybe try to start with some sort of. Is there some sort of range thing I should do to start? I basically have to try to burst these things down. What kind of risk do these guys have? What's underdog's bravery hiding?
Time for bitter business.
So do I just go for this? I'm pretty close to her. And we have to just basically we have to ignore the phase spiders and try to take her down and be really disciplined about that. Or use acid vials, acid arrows, or flame cantrips to block any sort of the other things. Is there any sort of way I should start this? All right, let's go.
Have to keep going.
They all in battle? No.
Can't afford any mistakes.
Can I get some sort of ranged attack to start for her? Do I want to? I think it's going to use her abilities. Can I sneak around? I want to get as close as possible. No? What about you?
Careful.
Can I get over here? Okay, so Asterion starts. Do I just use a normal arrow? What's the disadvantage? Gotta get closer.
Let's go.
Should I try to use some sort of special arrow here? Maybe I should use piercing shot. What's the disadvantage? Target outside normal range. Why? Fuck. Okay, whatever. Piercing shot. Critical miss. Not great. The second shot is not worthwhile. I can try to hide again. Didn't work. Okay. Not a great start. Preventing them from attacking you until their next turn. How does that work? I'd rather use it on the other guy. Do I use Misty Step into bursting him down? I think it's too early for Misty Step. Maybe try Compel Duel. It'll break my current concentration. Some of these things I might have to break. Do I just dash? Celestials, Fiends, and Undead. She's a monstrosity, right? Yeah. Is there anything I can do as I walk over there? Do I dash?
swift as my feet can carry me.
What do I do? Maybe a dash in range. What do I have left? A bonus action? I still only have one oath charge. Should I give myself a potion? Should I do Hill Giant Strength? This will replace other elixirs, right? Only this one says replaces things from other elixirs. Not all of them do. Is it time for Hill Giant Strength? This battle frightens me. Do I use That did replace my other one, which is not great. Okay, well. He can now be poisoned, which is terrible. Okay, so. I think this guy's going to move around a lot, which is not going to be great for me. So. What do I want to do here? I can't do these AoE things. %50 chance for Ray of Enfeeblement. Blindness. 55%. Poison doesn't work. Toll the Dead, not a great idea. Beacon of Hope is nice to have. Turn Undead. Do I just do something ranged for now? Protection from Poison, he's going to be in range of, which is not great. I really fucked that up. That was the only one. That was one of the only elixirs that said that it doesn't count. So all I can really do is Ray of Enfeeblement or Blindness. It worked. Good. Okay. I can't get to him because the other guy's in the way. I can use Color Splay on this guy.
No time to waste.
Do I use Eldritch Blast to block him back? Or do I just use Mirror Image? Or do I use Color Splay on the other Phase Spider? I think maybe just Mirror Image. I'm not terribly happy about that elixir thing, but it's nothing I can do. Let's see what happens now. Okay, good. I saved 3 hits. Let's see what the big girl does. Oh, 16 is a lot. And it broke my concentration. And she flew away. Okay. But I can do a fire arrow on her to drop her back down. I gotta make sure this hits the thing and not her. It doesn't need, I don't need the crit yet. Big 56 damage. And no one took other damage there. That's good. Fire on her again. She's at 61. Sure. I'm not going to get the crit off this. It's fine. Okay, she's at 5. She's taking crazy damage from the fall damage. But I'm taking a lot here too. So I might have wasted the Elixir of Hill Giant Strength. That's okay. Depends what these next turn goes. I'm taking a lot of damage. I need to heal him. Okay. Disengage is a full action, right? I probably should try to burst this guy down.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Okay, so Vow of Enmity. Maybe I should use her.
What should I do?
I think we should just try to burst this guy down. And then I'll use Mass Healing Word here. It's gonna be so little damage. 4 to 7 healing. I gotta get this guy's face.
Got to press on.
1 damage is fine. Go to here. Use Inflict Wounds, Necrotic. Should I upscale this to level 3? I think I will. Maybe burst him down. 30. And then Touch of Death. Another 15. Heal everybody. Okay. Take your turn. Use Vow of Enmity on him.
All right.
Ow. And then I think I do a full... Which of these are full shots? None of them really. Just do a normal attack. Okay. Down. Holy shit. We did like 90 damage to them off fall damage. So I gotta kill everything else. I got another attack. Do cleave. Hit 2. Okay. Get in this guy's face. Hunger of Hadar, which is gonna hurt my own teammate. Here. What does that do? They take damage at the end of their turn and the start of their turn. So I'll stay here. I guess I can use a Flourish. I'll just stay here. Oh shit, that was fucking sick.
To the death.
The crit didn't work, did it? I should have bit him. I kind of wasted it. I don't think I need to do that. Okay. Asterion can wipe these guys out.
Heading there.
There's no point in doing this because he's gonna ethereal jaunt away.
No time to waste. Can't even catch my breath. Breathe deep and move.
Excellent.
Good job. Why does he not have his like spectral phase thing?
No holding back.
Good crit, good crit.
Let's finish this.
Come on, can't stay idle. Have to keep going.
I almost feel like he's almost a better archer right now than Stabber. Okay. So, 50% of her health was gone from fall damage there. So I wasted an elixir of Hill Giant Strength by only literally attacking once. This is Dark Amethyst. But otherwise, we're good. What is this? You can't shake the feeling that darkness seeps out of this heavy orb-light stone. Okay.
Well, after you.
Unlock the... Oh yeah, that's the one that opens the Necromancy of Thay thing. Okay, so let's find out where the loot is here. What do you got, baby?
No traps, please.
Poisoner's Robe. That's all you got? That's lame. So where's the rest of the stuff I can get here? I know there's a couple of phase spiders. I know there's a way out over here. There's a waypoint here. That's so random. Does she have a little treat nest up here? Can't believe I used my elixir for that. Do I have any? Can I make another one of those elixirs? I can't even make Hill Giant Strength. Fuck. Oh, whatever. She's nothing here. All I did there was get the Dark Amethyst. There's no loot here. Wow. Damn, I fucked up. There's nothing here. Okay, well, duly noted. All that anxiety for a robe I won't wear and a fucking couple of silk glands. Well, oh well. I would really like to get another one of those elixirs. I also know this is the way to get down to the Underdark if you so choose. I want to jump down here. See, it doesn't say. Interestingly, it doesn't say chasm here. Okay, so all you get is the dark. All you get is that thing out of it. All you get is that dark amethyst out of this, and there's nothing here and no loot on her. Oh my god. Well, you win some, you lose some. Okay, onto the Githyanki Kresh, but I should stop for lunch actually. It's 1:15. Wow. Is there any place else in this area that I didn't sniff around at? I have to more thoroughly explore this all. I can't believe she's so little on her. That's crazy. The first level 5 fight you have. That's not true. Some of the goblins are at level 5. I can't believe I used my elixir. Holy shit, man.
Better than nothing.
So there should be loot up in these some of these upper segments.
Something good here, I hope.
They're all struggling as I run around, like totally uninhibited. Okay, well that was a bit of a bust. I still haven't found any Susur bark. I remember I found it in my last playthrough, and maybe it could be a good weapon for me, but I can't find it currently.
All's well that ends.
Aren't you getting in there?
Not as bad as it could have.
So you can't get down here. Remember I jumped in these boxes, that's how I did before, right? Yeah. Good job, Will. It's always Will who fucks it up. Okay, well, here we are. I'm so sad about my elixir.
Let's see what this does.
Alright, so next, I'm gonna have to. The problem with sleeping is
looking ahead.
I don't have my. I'm missing too many weapon charges to keep going. But if I sleep, I'll lose my elixir, which I'm just gonna have to accept basically. What if I do this? Extract all ingredients. 3 new recipes unlocked. Bark skin, bloodlust, peerless focus, fire, poison. Okay, so who else has a shop? Most of these goblins are dead, right? I think there's someone I might be able to buy something from. These guys are gone. I still have their war horn if necessary. None of these guys mind all my like grievous errors and like, you know, death I've wrought in everyone else. So now. A pig. I want to check some shops. See if we can find another elixir in case I need it. 21 is a lot different strength score than 17. I wonder how it worked that in Dungeons and Dragons, the odd numbers always round up to the next even number. And like, what was the mechanics that decried that? How do I expose Kaga as being like a Shadow Druid crony?
It'll take a while for us all to recover. But you've helped us take the first step. Of course.
Okay, I was hoping he'd have a, he'd have an elixir here. Doesn't have much, though. In terms of consumables. Doesn't have a feather fall. Take the healing potion. And these ones too. Balance offer. Okay. You guys have anything? I guess I could sell some of the greens. Hold on, what does Will have?
Pride of the gate.
Not really that much of a difference. I'll save it. Alright, not much here.
May you keep balance.
Was she very hard? If you cast fire spells on the webs when she's on the webs, which I did twice, she took 38 and 50 something fall damage on those two. So that took out half her health. And then I got really lucky with this insane cleric spell, which has been like the highest damage spell in the game, inflict wounds. So she was really easy. I killed her in like 5 hits, and 2 of them being like the fall damage. So like half her health was the fall damage, so it worked out really well. So I used my elixir of Hill Giant Strength, and I got 1 attack on her. So the fall damage really, really helps. And it doesn't even have anything. There's nothing there at all except the Dark Amethyst that opens up the book. So it was kind of like a little bit of a wah wah. Okay, are there any other shops that I want to pay attention to? I can't think of any other places there's a shop at. So yeah. The book turns into something. I forget what it is. It's like a whole thing in Act 3.
Pull yourself together.
So I want to talk to these guys. Can any of these guys have a shop?
And so is it done.
No, they're just all still mourning. There's nothing really here. Okay, so next we go into the next I take my lunch break, and then we get into the Githyanki Creche, and consider this whole area completo. So it's a shame I don't get to use my elixir. I think there's like a bunch of different stuff to the necromancy book. I just don't know what they are. I haven't opened it yet. You get it where? You get it like in the underground area that was like the hag's old hideout, I think. Okay, well, that'll do for now. I gotta go eat something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm in this like inactive period now where like I don't care about my meals currently. I'll figure it out soon. All right, so now we finish Act 1, hopefully in the rest of the day today. We'll be back in a bit.